What's going on, shipmates? How's the seas treating you this week? If it's good, keep riding that wave. If it's not, it's gonna get better. And it's gonna get better right now because we are back in Echo for the weekly update to see what's new and what's going on in the game now. So here we are, newest week. It started Sunday. I'm a little bit behind, but I've been catching up today. And let's go over new events, new case, and what the new featured weekly patrols are. So let's dive into it. So first and foremost, Azure Star is still going on. You got 4 days. If you haven't been doing the story here or getting any of the other resources, free stuff, it's all here for another 4 days. The shop, as I said before, will be open for about 2 days after the event closes. Oh, it says right there. Oh, it looks like it'll be 3 days. So if there is any leftover currency that you used during this event, so for this one it's the bento, you can go through after it's closed and still get some stuff here. I do need that. Boost infinity. All right, so that's still open another 4 days. And then over here to the left, we have Case Star. So this one is my favorite one. So I've gone over this a few times in my other videos. If you haven't seen it, pretty much they do these little event here. It changes every now and then, but what mainly changes is the reward. So this one, you get 20 summons. As you can see it right there, 20 once you hit the 230 glory star progress. So that is my favorite. This one is just case enhancement. So these are what you get for the little parts here, or I guess the mini glory star progress. But the big one at 230 at the end of this star 1 level, you get 20 summons. And then at the next one, I don't remember, it should switch to like either a random selector, chimera box, or equipment SSR selection box, one of those two. And then if you get through that one, then it'll go back to the 20 summons. So this one is my favorite because pretty much as you summon, because that's going to be the biggest amount of event tasks you get from the summons. You see down here, every 1 case draw, you get 10 points, and you can do up to 400. If you're spending your more fights, it's 5 points. The stamina that's pretty easy. The login once is only once a day, but there's 2 on the bottom. Those are going to be your big ones to get you through the glory star progress here. So this is a good one going on. Take advantage if you are summoning, either for reruns that is going on or for the new unit that's here. Definitely make sure you're checking in because this is a good one here. All right, so that one's going on over here. In the regular event, we do have the gold flower rewards going on. Sharur. Shah is here. This is the an SSR Neolith here for you to try to pick up. Looks like it's here for another day or so. I think I mentioned this last time in my last video. I'm not 100% sure, but these events do come every so often for about a week. So pretty much you get these tickets by doing daily missions, stuff like that. And then you get to select the A rewards here. Oops, not that one. Right there, that little thing. So it gives you an option which one you want to select. The last time we ran it, it was the Golden Fleece. So each one is different. So see here, you get to pick. I'm doing the Renaissance cards because that's like the newest. Well, not newest, but that's one thing I really need to focus on and get multiple of and more because I only have a few. I've only been doing the free summons for it that you get daily. And then card summons are just like having, cases and multiple cases. Like every little part gives you combat power and gives you bonuses and buffs. So this is it. So I have 3 right now. Let's go ahead and, all right, so that's how you do it. You get a B ticket reward. The B ticket is obviously these 10 down here, and it'll randomly pick one for you. Oh, we got an A. Nice. Which one? Nice. Card pack. B. And then the pity for this is right down here underneath the B section is 74 draws. So if you're lucky, if you spend so this is one area you can kind of spend the money on. This is something you can try to get. But I think it was 100 summons gets you the pity. So looking for it. If you got it, go for it. So that's that event. That was pretty much closing to an end. But the newest one here is the Deep Sea Connection. This is the newest unit. I forget her name. It's like Lascaux. Anyway, we'll go over her in more in depth here in a little bit. So Deep Sea Connection is the event for her. You still got 11 days, a few more days to work on it. Same thing, cut and paste. You got the contract, you got the camp, which is the store. You have chasing waves, which is your little mini. When you get the unit, if you do get it, and you summon for her, Lascaux right there. We'll just call her Lost for now. So if you do get Lost, every time you get her, if you do break through her, you get these rewards here. Up here, the Love Ties and Whaletail Maid are the stuff you can pay for, and the extra skins there. Barren Wasteland is the boss mode. So Kabuhi, I think I said her name right, is the boss for this week for her. Of course, at the higher points you get, more damage you do to her, the more rewards you get. For this one, it's Gashbon tickets. So you get 3 every other level here that you break through in points. Down here, this is the main story. So this one is like expedition mode, story mode. I said before, this is one of my preferred methods that they do. I don't like the other one where it's like you walk around and you do like little missions. I have to recalculate it, but you don't get enough free resources as you do for this one. So this one you get 300 more fight free here for doing the whole thing, and then every movie part. So I believe there's 3 here. So the first one, and I think that's it. I don't know if you get one toward the end, but you get another 45 free more fights. So you get about 500 for each one. So if you do it all 3, that's about 1500, which is a 10 summon. So a free 10 summon for getting through the story mode. Vortex just came out today, which is the 2nd chapter. And then we got 2 more days before the 3rd and final chapter pops open. So that's that. We'll go over patrols real quick. What's new, the Shadow Cosmos and Skyfor is still open. If you guys are into that, if you're in a clan that's a part of an alliance with another clan, that stuff is open for you. Unfortunately, my clan has not, so SOL on that. But we do have Jungle Mirage and King of the Cage. King of the Cage, is one of my favorite because it's fairly simple. It's just a bigger version of PvP here of the cage fight. But I do highly suggest to take part of it because, in my opinion, it does give out the most more fight for participating in it. I think last time it was up, which was about 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, I got about 1,200 free more fight. I don't remember what place. I'm pretty sure I was top 500 when it came to ranking. So where am I at? I am number 1,200. So the way this works, I'll go over it pretty quick. This is fairly simple. You got 3 different teams down here on the bottom. So team 1 is my primary. Team 2 is more URs, and then team 3 is other units that I've used that I know who already have good, like have their designated combat arms, stuff like that. So the red, if there's a red dot, it pretty much means there's still something you can add to it, or there's something of a higher value that you can equip. For example, combat arms. I believe for Tomi, I have her SR version, but of course I could put an SSR or a UR version of a different combat arm that doesn't necessarily belong to her, but I could just equip it to her and it'll give her a little bit more boost. So That's why those there are red. So you have 3 teams, and pretty much everybody here you fight has 3 teams. Your total power is, you see there, of the 3 teams put together, I'm at 31 million. And for them down here, the little red part, so this one here, Falcons, ooh, I don't see a name. So this Falcon squad here is 106,000. So I'll go ahead and show you one. So each one of their squads is only 35,000. So challenge, bam, bam, finalize, you start. And then of course, just like PvP or regular cage fight, you can skip it if you just want to go through it. Here, the double fast forward, bam, victory, cool. And then you get your rewards here. You go up, you move up in rank. And then obviously the higher rank you are, and you finish that toward the end of the season for this one. Because this one only lasts until May 5th, so you got like about a week-ish, you know, until this one's over. So that's how you do that. And you just pretty much you keep going as high as you can. I want to try to get the top 100 this time. I'm number 40 right now. In this server's cage fight. It's getting pretty rough. I've been stuck there for a couple weeks now. Teams are getting tough. They're like I think number 39 is like 20 million and I'm only at 11. So it's going to be a bit of a grind to get through this next wave. So you got bonus ranking here, which if you click the honor bonus, these are the people who are top in your server. Oh, well, look at that. Oh, wow, I just noticed that. What? That's my first time being there. Kudos to me. Pat on the back. Wow. Interesting. I wonder if I get anything extra for that. I guess I'll find out at the end. What does that say? Only the top 3 in the syndicate can make it to the ranking. Oh, wow. So I'm top 3 in my own clan. That makes it here. Cool. Awesome. Is that just for my I think it's just for my clan. Oh, okay, yeah. Never mind. I'm number 2 in my clan that's participating in this. So I was about to say, I know I'm not number 2 in this whole thing. I'm not that good. Anyway, so that's that part. Syndicate bonus here, just like if you are part of a syndicate / clan, you do get bonuses here for participating. And you can pick which faction you use the most. For me, it's Eastrise. That's the majority of my team. So obviously I want my bonuses to go there. This one has its own missions, and then these are the mission rewards there. And this one also does have its own shop. So if you go here, bam, I'm at 111,000. So, and then here, boom, more stuff you can get for participating. Pretty much you get 5 of each, so it's 5 free summons for the regular, the card packs, the Gashbon, the Neolith, the combat arms. You got some SR card packs there on the bottom, so you got a lot of good stuff here. Good stuff. So, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and grab these now because we're gonna need them here in a little bit when we go see if we can summon and catch the newest unit. And I got plenty of these. Oh, definitely getting these cards. Do it now. Alright. Cool. Alright, so that's King of the Cage. I'll do the rest of those later. And then Jungle Mirage, real quick, is pretty cool. I like this one. I've done it a few times. So pretty much, let's see if I can open up the map here. Yeah, so pretty much you start here at the beginning. You get to move 40 times or 40 squares a day. And the object of the patrol is to get all the way down to down here, this little portal. When you get to the end of the portal, it's supposed to be like, I think it's either like a free selection of SSR or UR case or something really high. I think it lets you pick, I'm not 100% sure. That's the end. Excuse me. Yeah, so here it is right here. If you do reach it, you get a million monies. 10,000 of Shattered Mirrors, which is used in the Jungle Mirage, and then you get this one. So it is a selection. Yeah, it's a selection case completion chest. So any of these units here, you get to pick from if you're missing one that you need for links or stuff like that. I definitely need. Is she in here? Brown? Is that her? No. Oh, is that her? No. Dang it. I think Brown is a limited SSR, which is a higher rarity. Anyway, so that, or if you're starting off and you can get to the end of this thing, you could click that and receive those. Boom, boom, boom. So that's that, and then everything else is the same. All right, so that's for patrols. Next and foremost is the draw. That's pretty much it here for the front. Not too many updates here. So this is Lascaux right here. Let's start at the bottom real quick for the treasure hunt. If you do have it unlocked, it hasn't changed yet. Does it say? It should say this one should be changing soon. Yeah, actually tonight, in 2 hours here. It's Tuesday, so Wednesday morning. It'll change. It'll be Aladdin and I forget what the other one was, but those two will change to another set, and then you can try and get your hands on those. These treasure things are pretty cool. I've only have one set. I think that's a R set, rare set. Ooh, purple. SR, nice. Bam. So from what I can gather so far, I've only dabbled in this a little bit, is pretty much all the R rarities of them give you about 2,000 to 3,000 account power. The SRs give you anywhere from 5,000 to 7,000 so far what I've gotten. And then I have gotten one SSR, which has been about, I think it was like 16,000 increase. Haven't gotten any URs. I believe do they have URs yet? Yep, these are the URs. So these featured ones up here, the Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, these are URs. And they pretty much give you, just like your equipments, these automatically get added and equipped. And then if you have a whole set, it gives you bonus stuff. And then these attributes here get added automatically. All right, so like I said, I just started getting into this, so as I kind of dabble in it more, I'll talk about it more and share with you guys. All right, so these are the cards. I did do kind of a big summon not too long ago with these cards, and I ended up getting Sharon, my first UR card. So that was cool. I haven't equipped any of them yet, but that's something I will probably do a little bit later. I might do a little video just on those. So nothing in the Neolith. It's been a while. It's been a while since they featured a UR Neolith thing. So I am waiting just for when they do that again and bring back another UR featured, because I've been saving. Look at this, 238 summons I got. I'm getting close to 2 pities. So waiting, we'll see what happens. All right, let's do the free 10 summon you get every day. All right, cool. All right, so starting from the bottom, you got your regular missions there. Of course, the regular advanced draw. Lavia is still here. She's here she goes away tonight. Tomorrow will be someone new. Roxy has been featured back. She's being rerun right now. I did do a video already on her, so I will add it in the description of this one. So if you guys want me to or want to look at it, I'll post her video up there. Deep Waters Eton, of course, very popular. I've been seeing a lot of people use her. I do have her. I just put hers out last week. She was last week's featured unit, so look up that one. She's here for another 4 days. And of course, Lascaux or Las is the newest one. She is Bifrost She is Bifrost faction. Had a little technical difficulty there, sorry. So let's take a look at her. All right, so support, buff duplication, base stats 441 attack. A little low from your DPS, but we are looking at her skills and what she can actually support to the team. All right, so loss. Strategize with the team, dealing physical damage equal to 81% attack to front row enemies. All right, so front row, not bad, AoE. Secondary is dives into the ICC, dealing physical damage equal to 116% of attack to all enemies. Dope, AoE, major AoE. And inflicting blind on one enemy with the highest attack for 2 rounds. Blind. The bearer has a 50% chance of missing a normal attack. That's good. That's not bad. Because there are a few cases, I'm going to say 5-ish cases that do have, I know, oh man, I have her on my squad. I can't believe I'm blanking out. She's from the Trails of Azure events. Man, what's her name? She has the big like broadsword, so pretty much if she hits once with her super, she's able to come back and hit a second time. So if she has the blind effect added to her when she comes back for that second one, she has a 50% chance of missing because it is a normal attack. That's not bad. All right, so for the ultimate, okay, pretty basic. Loss dives into the ICC once again, dealing physical damage equal to 173% of attack to all enemies. All right, so she's big time AoE and applying silence to 3 enemies with the highest attack for 2 rounds. All right, so it increases again, so not bad. I do like the silent skill what's the name? Buff, I guess you could say, or effect. It's pretty good. It's not bad, not bad. And then she's pretty much 100% AoE. Yeah, even her primary or her first and secondary are both AoE attacks, and then this one, her ultimate, is AoE as well. So not bad. I mean, lastly, let's take a look at her passive. All right, so lost a nearby ally. Start with the battle with a shield. Perfect. Equal to 30% max HP. Amazing. And gain safeguard. Safeguard is, after taking active damage, blocks 20% active damage taken and converts 80% of the damage blocked into a shield. Oof. The damage block will not exceed 25% of max HP. Damn. All right, cool. So for 4 rounds, she has it for 4. That safeguard for 4 rounds. Awesome. All enemies' attack and armor resistance are reduced by 10% for the entire battle. So yeah, so she's putting lots and lots of effects on the enemy. This is pretty good. Not gonna lie, pretty good. Adding a lot of defensive shields, blind. This is this is a good unit. I'm definitely gonna say, I'm obviously gonna try to get her just because of future links and stuff that could possibly pop up. Speaking of links, this is her links. So Kabui is attack increased by 18%. Daisy is armor increased by 18%. Audrey is resistance by 18%. And then if you have Lumera and Rahina, HP is increased by 25%. Awesome. Great unit. Great unit. Like I said, for me, I wouldn't add her to the squad. Her attack's a little low, but her buff duplication. Wow. All the buffs she's given to everybody is worth it for sure. So if you have Bifrost team, if you got the links, go for her. She's good. Definitely. Or if you don't have a good healer, maybe you have an SR or even SSR, I would probably consider switching them out with this one, just because her passive, she's starting off giving everybody a shield, 30% of max HP, and on top of that they gain safeguard, which is giving after taking damage it gives it more shield. 80% of that gets blocked into a shield. Yeah, it's pretty good. And yeah, for sure. All right, so I got a few summons. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, sorry for that, guys. I'm really little coming over a cold here, but anyway. So yeah, so let's see what we can do. 10 summon. Of course, we're always hoping for early summons. Let's not hit the pity. Let's get it quick. We don't want to save as much currency as we can because we never know when the big hit. All right, so let's get to 30. All right, so yes. And then we're gonna go back and check on the K-Star, remember, because once you hit that 230, excuse me, man. Once you hit that 230, you get 20 free summons. So let's do one more. What do we got? What we got? We got it yet? No, SR. All right. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Got a little cough attack there. Had to take a quick pause. A lot of pauses this video. Apologize. A lot of tech difficulty. So at the 30, haven't got it yet. So like I said, let's go back to here. Let's check on the K-Star. Where are we at? Do we hit it? 435. Yeah, of course we hit it. All right, so then we'll claim this reward. Claim 20. Oh, I skipped it. Sorry. It is 20 summons. We'll go back and check on it. So yeah, this one here. Well, we got the 480 already. 680 for this one. So as you see here, this is the combat gear chest. So you get to select one of these three. So it's either going to be 50 of that one, 50 of that one, or 5. Possibility of 5 of a combination of these card chests. So we got 20 summons. Let's go do that. 20 free summons. That's what I like. All right, here we go. All right, let's get it before we hit the pity, please. I know I mean, pity's there for a reason, but pity on this game is 50-50. So pretty much, excuse me, you get a 50% chance of getting the featured limited case rate here, or it could be another random SSR unit. So we got. Oh, here we go. All right, I'll let you guys watch. Bam, we got her. All right, so 10 summons short of the pity, which 10 short is 10 that I saved on. So oh, ooh, okay, for a second there I thought I got her twice. I was about to freak. Cool. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Perfect. So we got lost. All right. Like I said, if you look it over, rewind the video, check it out, see if you want it. Want to try to get her. Good unit, I think, in my opinion, for sure. All right, we're already getting that out of the way. Cool. So units here, and then other than that, that's about it. Good luck to everybody with the summons. Hang in there. Week's almost done. We're halfway there. I'm here in Echo. If you got any questions, leave comments. I did see some questions about people who do want to spend some money. Not a problem. I'll probably put out a video on that. I'm going over the actual where is it? Here, the actual things to buy, like what's an actually good offer. You know, you want to focus on the crystals, the mining packs. You got all different kinds of packs. I mean, you got level packs, you got event packs, you got weekly packs, you got the oath packs, you got a bunch of stuff here. So I'm gonna take a quick deep look into that, and I'll let you guys know. Other than that, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, share. Like I said, if you got any questions, comment. I'll be doing another video on Flowers in the Mirror. I've progressed a little bit more. I got about 200-300 summons now in there. New units in that game as well, so I'll be going over that. Other than that, thanks for watching. Subscribe, guys. I appreciate it. Fair winds and following seas. I'll see you next time.